Well, Fozzy, here we are again, your 13th pre-season at Derby County. How's this one been so far?
It's been good. It's been, I wouldn't go as far as saying enjoyable, but yeah, it's been good. It's been good to get back in and get stuck into the work again.
13th here, 20th of your career, I make it as a senior professional. How have things changed in those 20 years when it comes to pre-season?
There's a lot more sports science behind it, I would say now. When I started, it was simply run wherever you were told to run, and you often wouldn't see the balls for the first week or so, but certainly a lot more football in recent years in the earlier weeks, and that's a benefit. It's a good thing to do more with the ball than without it.
Are there any particular highlights or probably lowlights of the 20 years? Any particularly gruelling runs that come to mind?
There was a few in my very sort of early ones at Dundee, under sort of old school manager Jockey Scott, who was very strict, and some brutal runs where people were often sick or wouldn't complete them, but you don't see that much nowadays. Everybody comes back in much better shape and looks after themselves.
You're putting yourself through it again after signing a new 2-year deal with the club this summer. I make it the 7th contract you've signed at Derby County, not including automatic extensions and things like that. What's like it here?
Yeah, I think everybody's well aware of how much I love it here, and love the area, and love playing in front of the fans every week or every couple of weeks. So it was a really easy decision for me to stay here, and everybody knew I wanted to stay as well.
Yeah, from your point of view, was there ever any thought about, I might call it a day, I might move on, I might want to go home? Was there ever anything like that?
No, not really. I think obviously the way last season ended, playing a lot and the body still feeling good and as though I could continue, then as I've always said, I want to keep playing as long as I can, and that was always my first thing.
And what about the conversations with the head coach, your former teammate John Eustace? How does that go?
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. He sort of had a conversation to say, yeah, we want to keep you in, and we'll get something sorted, and that was it. We're both pretty relaxed. I think obviously with the situation of everybody knowing how much I want to stay, it was pretty straightforward. So yeah, it was a pretty relaxed conversation to have, and obviously delighted that he wanted to keep me.
Now the dust has settled from last season, can you give us a bit of insight into what he did coming in and when he did with the team alongside him to get Derby out of trouble, basically?
I think it was just, he came in with obviously different ideas, fresh ideas, but a real structure off the ball, and made us extremely difficult to beat, and we didn't concede a lot of goals. We made it very difficult for teams to score, and we became very effective at the other end from set pieces. We did a lot of work on it. Guys did a lot of work on it with us. We practiced them a lot, and I think that the benefits of that showed.
Head coach is a former teammate. I have to ask you about another former teammate who is now just a teammate again. How nice has it been to have Andy Vyman back in the building?
Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a theme this, isn't it, the last few years of old teammates coming back. But yeah, it's good to have Andy back. He's a good guy to have in the changing room, and a good player who over the years has consistently scored goals at this level.
I think you guys stayed in touch after his time at Derby, didn't
you?
Did he speak to you at all about coming back, or?
Not really. We kind of joked when the gaffer got the job. Kind of jokingly said, and he's obviously when he went in for his operation, he joked that to get on to the gaffer to get him back in, and then I'd kind of heard whispers, and then it was obviously announced. So delighted to have him back.
You've been back a couple of weeks now for pre-season. How nice will it be to play a game of football at Matlock to get the pre-season schedule started on Saturday? Yeah,
it is. It always seems as though you sort of got that first block out the way when the first game comes up, and you can get into the games, and that's what everybody wants to do is get playing football again and blow the cobwebs off and get ready for the new season.